Boo. Hello, guys. So I am going to be joined by a special guest shortly here. Her name is Tay. Let me pin her IG. Okay, Tay is one of my clients, and we had our consultation today, and I am blown away by this woman. Her story is insane. And I just need you guys to get to know her. I need you guys to follow her. I need you guys to turn your post notifications on for her. And I'm going to be running a giveaway when we get Tay. Let me see. Tay is at 2,223,000 followers. When we get Tay to 10,000 followers, I don't know what I'm going to do for you guys, but I'm going to do something fun and something special. Because my production team is also going to be working with Tay in telling her story, and launching her YouTube channel. And when I tell you, you don't want to miss this, it is insane. I literally mean you don't want to miss this. It's insane. So she should be joining us in a second because I was so hell-bent on... You'll see why I want her to follow you. She's one... Hey, friend, she's one of my clients, but her story is just crazy in a good way. We're going, and you're going to hear from her personally. As soon as she joins, Kay Nicole said, Miss Deja Nicole said, following her now. Kay Nicole here said, yeah, she is so pretty. There's so much more to her than just a pretty face and pretty smile. Feeling a little bit better today, working, keeping myself busy, but this is not about me. This is about Tay. Waiting for her to join. My son is doing great. You guys are going to hear from Tay in just a second. Hey, Dee. Love you too. We're going to be documenting her journey just through life. So she's building a lifestyle brand. And she's, again, I don't want to, I want her to tell you guys, but I'll skim. She's building a lifestyle brand. She, everything from her getting into real estate to fitness to fashion. Cameron feeling a little bit better. I'm feeling better, guys. Thank you for the love. There's Tay. So she's here now. So I'll let her tell you guys more about her. I'm going to ask her some questions and get her answers. And after she tells you guys a little bit about herself, I want to know from you guys what kind of content you want us to cultivate and produce for her. Because like I said, she's got so much to offer. Oops, Tay, I pinned you instead of adding you. Horrible of me. Let me redo my pinned comment. Getting to know. There she is.
How are you?
There you are. I'm great. I was just telling everyone about you.
Oh, nice.
So everyone, so Tay, I don't like the word fans. I like supporters better. So they've named themselves. So this is the Cyber Fam. And Cyber Fam I was just talking to the Cyber Fam about you. And so they were waiting for you to I put my glasses on. Yes, they're very expensive, and yes, I scratched them. And no, we're not judging today. Okay. See, there's. What did I tell you, Tay?
What's that?
Fine, gorgeous. But I said she's pretty. Somebody is K. Nicole Harris, one of our like day one cyber fam, said I'm following her now. She's so pretty. I said there's so much more to her than just a pretty face and a pretty smile.
Right.
Damn, you look good. Okay, guys, pipe down. Tay's story is incredible.
Right.
So a lot of people were asking me, who is Tay? And I discussed with them somebody said Tay Bader is a beautiful soul too. She's very much so. So I got the pleasure of getting to Tay just a little bit today on our consultation, on our Zoom. And I was letting them know that I'm going to be working with you to build content and build your lifestyle brand and launch your YouTube. And I told them that you were going to join for just a quick Q&A. So you guys, Tay is not like me. You guys get everything out of me. Even the morning pee on the IG Live, that's not Tay. So Shawnee said, okay, come on, who is this? And Shawnee's blocked just that quickly. We're not doing that. All right, so let's just get straight to it. So Tay, like I said, if you were listening, is building a lifestyle brand, real estate, fashion, fitness, and eventually you guys are going to show her so much love and you're going to welcome her that she's comfortable enough discussing relationships and personal experience and her family life, and not really her family as individuals, but just how that has shaped her and molded her. And she's not used to all of this, putting it out there. So we have gone and brainstormed today on how to build her brand. And so Tay, hi, Black. So Tay, are you in a relationship?
No, not in a relationship.
Why are you not in a relationship? Is it that you don't want to, or you haven't found anyone worthy yet?
I guess a little bit of both. Not really looking, but if it happens, it happens. If, I come across someone who really sparks my interest and we have a mutual, energy that we share, then, I'm willing to let that flow, I guess. But right now...
Sorry, go ahead. Finish your sentence.
Sorry.
Simply Ricky said, yep, Mo takes us everywhere. Store, out to eat, her morning pee-pee. We love it. Tay gives me a good energy even before she said a word. Very calming spirit, very self-aware, very intellectual, very creative, very strong. They're asking what your YouTube is because they want to subscribe. Her YouTube is not up and running. You guys are going to, like I said before she joined, follow her, turn on your post notifications, and I will be posting as well as she will be posting all of the updates. So she is single. She is not dating at the moment. She's not closed off to the idea, but she's not actively searching. She's just kind of letting the universe take her where it takes her. Next question I want to ask you is, you and I talked on Zoom. Did you feel like any of what we discussed is going to be helpful for you?
I think a lot of what we discussed is going to be helpful because I had no idea a lot of things that you told me about I wasn't aware of. So definitely feel like this is going to be a good, opportunity for me to learn a lot and grow as an individual. So I look forward to this, working with you and getting that brand out there and really giving people what they want. So, yeah.
So we also talked a little bit about each one of the things that you want to, share with people in terms of building your lifestyle brand. One of them was real estate. And what I didn't ask you that I want to ask you now is what about real estate and buying, property intrigued you? Like what about it made you want to invest your time, your money, your resources into learning about it and then transitioning from learning about it to actually engaging in it? Is it because you want to build generational wealth? Is it something that you're interested in? Was it something that just seemed like the risk was worth what the outcome might be?
For me, I think it's generational wealth. It's definitely something that I want to work towards, to build that and to move from the 9 to 5 to being able to have something that brings me income on a monthly basis. So that's why it kind of intrigued me to get into real estate.
And you're licensed.
Yeah. I'm a licensed real estate agent in New York. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Taze, all I'm seeing is how beautiful you are, your eyes, your teeth, your locks. And this, wow, she's beautiful. Beyond that, you have a very, compelling story. And it's not even that it's forcibly compelling. It just really shocked me. As I asked you the question, who are you? Right. And you're so self-aware, but it made sense once we really started to, okay, Kishar, Dastar, relax. Who, I'm blocking, I'm sorry, Tay. We kind of broke down the different layers of all of the things you want to share with people. And when we got to relationships and love and personal experiences and family, even though that was something you said you wanted to kind of delve into to kind of inspire others, you also expressed to me that you weren't really comfortable yet digging that deep. And I kind of forced you and pulled it out of you. And so if it's okay with you, just want you to share with them the quick little backstory, not all the deets that you and I discussed, but just the backstory of your upbringing. Because I asked you the question, when did you realize you liked women, and what did that look like when you told your family? And when you broke down the family dynamic, I was floored. So if you don't mind just giving us the surface of that, because I feel like, so what I didn't share with you is my aunt is also that little girl, minus the liking of the women part. But same scenario. So if you don't mind sharing just the bare minimum, I think it's...
Of like when I started liking females?
No, about the family. The family and your dad and...
Yeah, so just a little bit about my family. So I'm adopted. My birth mother had me when she was 16 years old. And she gave me up for adoption, and I was adopted when I was about 8 months to a family who really, two parents, my mom and my dad, adopted mom and dad, who were very religious, you could say. And I had a really rough upbringing and didn't receive the love. Like, it was emotionally, mentally abusive, you could say, in a sense, what I experienced and went through. But from that, I've overcome a lot. I've been able to bounce back. And recently, within the last 2 years, I was able to find my birth parents. So I've been able to really connect with my biological father, who is a great guy, actually. I met him once. Haven't had a really in-depth opportunity to really sit down with him and discuss a lot of things that I would like to discuss. But it's a start. It's moving into the right direction. So I'm hoping to really, cultivate that relationship a little bit more. But yeah, my family dynamics haven't been well for a very long time. But I'm actually growing and moving past that and really trying to just push forward in life and just look at the positive instead of negative things that have transpired and, move forward with that. So I'm just blessed to be able to know who my biological parents are now and really try to work on those relationships with both of them. So that's kind of what's
Yeah.
happening. Yeah.
And you said your dad is accepting, your biological father is
Yeah.
accepting of your sexuality,
Correct.
but you guys haven't really discussed it.
We've texted, we've been on the phone with each other, so he knows about like me liking women.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, like, we haven't gone into great detail. Haven't really dived into it too deep.
Right.
Yeah.
You're also into fitness. Do you
Yep.
think eventually you'll kind of start? Oh, somebody said, Johnson Angeles said, I was adopted at 6 days old by a very religious family. Keishar Daster, I don't know how to pronounce that username, but anyway, all love and respect, Tay. Powerful experience and appreciate your sharing it. Very chosen and humble. She learned something in life that many people won't even get the chance to learn. Yeah. You know, I told her, I said, you know, it's wild because there are so many women and men, straight, lesbian, bisexual, trans, queer, all of the descriptives, right? That have experienced that. And, you know, when I was dating my ex, she used to say that when she was growing up, there was no one for her to look up to. And then Ellen DeGeneres came about, right?
Right.
And came out of the closet. And then there was, you know, after that, it was just kind of like an influx. And I don't really think we have many of us that really share that experience, right?
Right.
We just see that they're megastars now, right? But I can't recall, and maybe you'll know, and maybe someone in the live will know. I can't recall any African-American megastars, men or women, gay, straight, lesbian, any of it, who are successful now, who came out with their story. You know what I mean? And I don't think we have enough of that. I came out on TV. And my parents always knew I liked girls, right? But I didn't confirm it until second season of my show in an interview. And then the whole family was in an uproar. But eventually it calmed down, right? But I just don't think we have anyone who tells the backstory.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's the backstory that really inspires other people. And Tay is not a he, Tay is a she, and Tay does not look like Bobby Lights. And I'm going to let that pass as an innocent attempt in complimenting her. Somebody said I see vulnerable.
We talked about that, yeah.
Okay, I wasn't going to say it. I'm trying to be good, Tay. Look at me doing good. Yeah, kudos to me. And you. But me for holding back, because that's not something I'm used to. I'm used to just getting in there, you know? We did talk about that, and that is something that she deals with, and that's something she's trying to learn how to be able to share and express responsibly within her comfort zone, but also in a way that allows her to continue to grow and evolve. But yeah, so I just, when you told me that part of your story, I was just like, whoa, you know, and I'm sure that there are millions of young Black, you know, or minority just in general, men and women of all sexual orientations and ages who have experienced something similar and don't feel like they, you know, don't feel that it's acceptable to say or talk about, or they get shamed for it, or they don't have anyone. So, you know, we talked about a journey, allowing people the opportunity to grow with you, not just grow with your brand, but really grow with you, you know? And I really begged her, you guys. I was like, please Please, Tay. So Tay and I are going to work on something really special. We talked prior to her joining the live, and I let her know, like, I don't want us to give it all away.
Right.
I do want you guys to follow her. I want you guys to turn on your post notifications because I am going to be teasing you with some of the stuff that she and I are going to be working on. And someone said when I told my mom that I liked female, she told me to sit my black ass down and never took me seriously. So I always struggle with sexuality because of the judgment that comes with it. Have you ever experienced enough judgment, Tay, to the point where you felt like you wish you hadn't come out, or, you know?
No, actually. To be honest, I mean, I've experienced judgment, of course, but like usually I don't associate with those people. Like I kind of distance myself when it comes to that. Like I try to just surround myself with people who are accepting of me. That way I don't have to feel, that type of energy, that type of negativity. So once I have an understanding of, okay, this is that person's perspective, then I no longer allow myself to be in that space or associate with them, especially when it comes to certain family members or people that I've had to navigate certain spaces with. But yeah, I try not to even put myself in those predicaments, but it happens on a daily basis, like whether you're going to a store or, you deal with
those ones you don't really care about.
I don't really pay those people any attention because I'll never see them again. But, or in my life, a lot of people are very accepting of it. I'm realizing, but I haven't, like I said, spoken with my adopted mother in a very long time, like years. So I don't know if she knows. She may, because I am friends with or connected with people who are my family on Facebook. So maybe they've told her, but I don't know how she feels or what she knows at this point. But
right.
No.
Would you care if she had an opinion either way, good or bad?
Okay, she hasn't been in my life for a very long time, so her opinions really wouldn't hold any water or weight with me. At this point in my life, I've kind of grown so much to not care what anyone thinks at this point, because I've been told a lot of different things to make me feel like it's not okay, like you're weird, what your lifestyle is not acceptable. But
it's so widely acceptable, it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, that's small thinking, so I don't really pay that too much attention. Kind of just still focus on like the positives and surrounding myself.
Somebody said you can't escape it on your job, though, sadly. I'm gonna ask you a question about that. And then someone else said, I'm gay as fuck, I just can't eat no puss. So let me just start with the job part.
Right.
Have you experienced, you're an entrepreneur.
Now,
you're building a lifestyle brand.
I work.
And have you experienced in a work environment biased or prejudice or criticism or judgment or discrimination because of your sexuality?
No, I haven't.
And can you see yourself at some point, which is what I was asking before that negative Nancy decided to comment, do you think eventually fitness is part of your lifestyle brand and like working out, do you think eventually you will kind of enter into the, because you describe yourself as a creative, do you think that at some point you might enter into the realm of designing maybe a fitness line? Because what I find to be interesting about you is your duality between masculinity and femininity. And you seem to have found a really good balance, meaning you don't shy away from it, and not that there's anything wrong with women not wanting to appear to be feminine, but before you and I started working together, I went through, they want me to save this live, I will. I started going through your page to kind of just get a sense of what your followers respond to and maybe why. And I noticed that they love the pictures of you that are still masculine with a feminine, like, zhuzh, you know, your little eyeliner and your little lip gloss, honey, and but then you got the shirt buttoned down, all dapper and whatnot, and then you've got the big pony, and you've got the suit, and your posture is masculine, but you have, like I said, a duality to you. And I would be very interested to see if you ever, so let me stop talking. One, do you think that you would embark into the fashion world?
I'm currently trying to embark into the fashion world. So I'm trying to...
as a designer?
Not as a designer, but definitely I'm dabbing, you know, taking my time. I actually have, you know, started a brand called On. So that's kind of what my next project is a streetwear line. So it's a unisex streetwear line. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of like where I'm going next. So I've been contacting and reaching out to manufacturers and trying to, you know, work that out and hopefully, you know, get that brand out and launched pretty soon. So that's kind of like where I'm working on. But as far as fitness, like, you never know. That may be my next lane too. So
yeah, because I would love to see like sports bras that have like the thick straps that end up like crossed back, and like the Daisy Dukes that aren't really Daisy Dukes, that aren't poom shorts, but that aren't swim trunks, that aren't Lycra, that aren't polyester, that won't give me a yeast infection, but also don't let my funk get to the world if I decide one day that I'm going to work out, because I don't like to work out. I only work out when I need to like endurance train for if I know I'm going to be shooting a video and in rehearsals and trying to dance like Mo Yancey and all this other stuff. Can I wear it to dance like Mo Yancey? Can I put it on under my maxi dress? Like, can I go out into the world and sweat in California 101 degree weather, but my poom aroma stays with me and my poom? Right? But I got double D implants. Can you design something that straps and goes into the crossback? It's cute, but it doesn't give me a headache, but it also doesn't give me spillage and side titty, because then I start to look trashy. Is that a thing?
I'm sure it is a thing. I think we can incorporate all of that.
Amen. On set for the win. Okay, and so someone said they're gay AF. How do you, if you don't mind me asking, and you don't have to answer this, how do you identify?
Lesbian.
Okay. But you don't identify as like an aggressive or a stud or a touch me not or a...
I don't really care too much for labels, but yeah, I guess I'll just leave it at that. I don't really care too much for labels, I guess you could say. But
okay,
people as either androgynous, I get that a lot. You're androgynous or you're stud, depending on, I guess, what I'm wearing. Mm-hmm. I guess. But yeah, I either get one or the other. They're stud or androgynous.
Right. Yeah, because I haven't seen you go too far in either direction from what I saw on social media. So in other words, I haven't seen you in like dresses and high heels.
Right.
In one day and acrylics, and then the next day, you know, you're over here in Timbs and jeans and a sports bra with a flannel open and a New York hat to the side with your dreads like in a braid. So I've always seen you kind of in the middle, which I express to you, I think is a beautiful thing. You seem to have found your...
Timbs and a fitted sometimes, but...
Hey, I mean, I'm just saying I haven't seen the polar opposites.
I don't know if you're going to get that, though.
Well, okay, so in a relationship, do you find yourself to be the more dominant personality, or do you find yourself oftentimes wanting to kind of submit? And by submit, I don't mean like, your will is my command, master. I mean more like you're a people pleaser, so you want to make your person happy, so whatever kind of makes them happy, you just go with it. Because what I didn't tell you guys is that Tay is also a Pisces like me. You're March 17.
Yeah.
I'm March 4th. She's a water sign. She's a water Pisces like me. And we talked about the temper and the lack of boundaries. And we have that in common. But I'm definitely a dominant. I'm an alpha female for sure.
Right.
Like, I do not want you flinging me around. Who told you to pull my wig? Get your hand from around my neck. I don't like asphyxiation. I don't have no ass. Who told you to try to lie to me and you're slapping it and you're hurting me? I don't like this. Like, I don't want to be tied up and all this extra bullshit. You know, do what I say, not as I do. Now, I could slap you and cuff you to the bed and do all kind of crazy shit to you, but don't do it to me because I'm in control here.
Got you. Now,
are you like which one are you?
I'm probably more like you. I don't
really
feel like I want to be tied down. I mean, I've never done it. I never laid there and been tied down, but I can dominate in that capacity. But as far as on a day to day, I'm pretty chill, laid back. I don't really care. I like to please whoever I'm with. As far as like they want to do something, I'm pretty chill. I'm not really.
That's why I'm shocked to hear you say you consider yourself to be the more dominant person. In
a relationship, like I'm laid back as far as, opinion, or it's like when you make options, like, oh, we want to go here or there. I'm not really. I'm just chill.
You're just kind of whatever.
Yeah, it's like a whatever, you want to do. But as far as like, in other capacities, yes, like I play, I guess you could say like, is like, oh, I pay.
The more masculine energy.
I pay for things, I, open the door, I do that type of stuff, But as far as like anything, I'm pretty laid back. I'm just chill.
See, part of my control issues, I don't want somebody paying for me because I have a fear. You and I talked about trust issues. I have a fear of somebody doing something for me, and then turning around and in my face, holding that over my head, using that as a way to emotionally manipulate me away, and that scares me. So I'm like, no, we can go half. No, this is my house. Now, if you walked in with groceries, okay. If you stopped at the store and asked me if I needed anything, okay. But don't be coming up around this motherfucker trying to pay for shit so you can act like you can tell me what the fuck to do. Because I'm going to come and go as I please. I'm going to put on what I want to put on. I'm going to sleep how I want to sleep, whether that's naked, boxers, and a T-shirt. Maybe I need to let her breathe. Maybe I'm a jungle kitty at the moment. I don't know. But I just want to do what I want to do. Maybe I want to traipse around here naked. Maybe I do want to go to my pool and lay out so I don't have tan lines. Maybe the creepy neighbor's son, the old lady who turned 100, Louise, maybe her weird son is watching me. I don't know what's to have to do with me, though. So I just want to do what I want to do.
As you should.
So I'm shocked to hear you say, because, again, I'm thinking we're so much alike, but that part of it, I don't have that in me. Yeah. Now, if it's like a birthday, or, it's like my person's birthday and I paid for their flight, or I paid for, like, to me, that's different. So you're saying, though, just on an even tilt, you're more of the masculine energy.
Right, when it comes to that, yeah, definitely.
Okay. So when you're, like, let's say you go out tonight with friends, right? And you see a girl that catches your eye. This is a 2-part question. What is it initially about that person that grabs your attention?
Just off physical, right? I think it depends. Body movement, I guess the way she carries herself when she walks through a room is like really what attracts me. The first thing, maybe even, I guess, perhaps her smile. I would say those 2 things. But definitely the confidence when I see someone walk through a room.
Her presence.
Yeah, the presence.
Her energy.
Yeah.
And are you, since you say you're more of the masculine energy, more of the leader in certain aspects or provider type role, are you more inclined to approach someone or do you want to be approached?
I only want to be approached if I'm interested. But if I see someone I like, I definitely will approach them.
Okay.
I will approach them.
And so because I know some lesbians who will not date straight women.
Right.
Women who feel like They just want the girl on girl experience. Because I've always said this. Prior to my last and most recent same-sex relationship, I had been with touch-me-nots, right? So I never do anything to them. It was like, great, I just get to lay here. I love this, you know? This is good. Wait, come back, you know? Don't leave. Go back, come snuggle with me. And then it's like I'm shoving her head down there, you know? So it's like,
right.
I never had to do anything. And then with my last relationship, she was very masculine, very much a masculine energy and even aesthetic. No makeup whatsoever. Don't even put clear nail polish on her. But she also wanted to be pleased, right?
Right.
And at first she thought that I was just this public figure who just liked to mess with girls from time to time, and that was going to absolve her of having to be in a relationship with me, and it would also absolve or eradicate the possibility of anyone knowing, because she thought I was in this position where I was just wanting to tap in from time to time, and it was a scenario where no one could know. No one could know this about me, right? And then she ate the cootie cat one time, and I was like, yeah, so today's laundry day. You want to go get your dirty laundry and put this chest together? You can take the first 3 drawers, and where's your U-Haul, right? And so then she realized, like, oh, shit. And then she realized I was really with the shit on Instagram because I needed to snuff out all the hoes. Like, who thinks they're your bitch right now, right? But I say that to say she thought that I was just one of these straight women who just dabbles from time to time. But then I actually had to learn how to do stuff to her. And that was a process, because I was like, wait, put my face in your vagina. What? Oh, man, this is crazy. So then I had to like watch porn, and I was like hyping myself in the mirror, like before she came home from her job. And I was like, you're going to do it. This is the day. You're going to lick that cooter, and you're going to get right in there. And then it wasn't like that. Right. So how do you not date? Like, will you stay away from that kind of woman? The one that you have to teach? Are you okay with teaching? It does decide like, oh, this is really my jam.
Say that I'm against it.
So you have enough patience.
Patience depends on how much I like the person.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Well, but have you ever been with a woman that's just a straight woman, and then it's like, then you wake up and she's, you know, sucking dick down in Dykeman? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I have. I've been with a few straight women, actually. I mean, I get hit on a lot by straight women. They want me to be their first for some reason. I don't know what that's about, but yeah, I've had a few experiences. My last experience was with a straight woman. So yeah.
Okay, so you guys are not together.
No, we're not together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you find that there's a difference between dating a woman who identifies as a lesbian or bisexual versus a woman who identifies as straight?
I mean, of course, there is that difference because they are straight. So sometimes I get a little resistance depending on, like, you know, where I'm trying to take it or where we're trying to take it. Some of them are a little unsure, so it's like a push and pull situation that I find myself in a lot of the times, because they're not for sure if they're ready to live that type of lifestyle or ready to come out to their family. And, you know, it's a lot. So they ask a lot of different questions to themselves. And then, you know, ultimately, I guess they make their decision on whether it's something they can move forward with. But, I mean, that's the struggle. Like, I feel like that's the struggle that I've had with them.
Right. I saw on your page that you wear makeup from time to time.
You
But
did?
it doesn't look heavy. I feel like
yeah.
I saw you in like eyeliner.
Well, no eyeliner. I don't wear eyeliner, no.
No?
Like mascara. Yeah.
Oh. So
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. So, okay. Would you consider... Let me ask the people. Guys, do you guys want to see Tay, if she's willing, embark upon a like completely feminine makeover? I feel like if we put you in makeup, like full-fledged makeup, I feel like we're onto something. Because my next question was, if you were willing and you liked the outcome, would you consider doing print for like makeup? Like beauty brands?
I don't know about that one. I don't know.
Are you willing to try a makeover?
Do I want to try a makeover? I'm not really.
Okay. Let us put makeup on you, girl.
Let me think on that. Okay. I'll think on it.
Think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now that you guys have gotten to know a little bit about Tay, before we get off of here, I'm going to hang on to her for 3 more minutes because I've got to go, and I know she's got stuff to do. I want to hear from you guys what you want to see from Tay. We are going to be covering her journey. She's going to start vlogging, and then I'm actually hopefully, prayerfully, going to get the opportunity to sit down and interview her and her biological father, hopefully really soon. So, but in the meantime and in between time, right? Who is it? I'm working. Can you come back? Thank you. Oh, fucking solar panels. Get out of here, Joseph. Anyway, what do you guys want to see? What kind of content do you guys want to see from Tay? Now that you've heard a little bit about her. What can we pump out to you guys? And be respectful, please. Okay, I know, I love you guys too. Answer the question, please. I think my comments are delayed. I don't want another TV show. This isn't about me. Why do you keep... Okay, you're blocked because you're just taking up space and all you keep saying is no for nothing. She is beautiful. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the comments are delayed. I'm still seeing comments for answers about the makeover. I have to wait for him to catch up. Okay. They're saying no to the makeover. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Exactly. Let's not do that.
No, that's fine, but I'm just saying that's how delayed the comments are. We're so way past that. Answering that, they said, please say yes. No, she is pretty. So I blocked that person, and I was wrong. Damn it.
Dead ass wrong.
Darn it. That's the Pisces in me. Jumping to conclusions like double dutch, honey. Try it. She's beautiful. Nah, she's good looking. Yeah, she will be drop dead beautiful, but she's gorgeous already. Feel like nothing should be forced unless she wants. I would never force anything. Plus, that's a grown woman. No one can make anybody do anything. No, she's beautiful without it. All right, come on, catch up, comments. Yes, Tay, come play in makeup. She's a natural beauty. She doesn't need it. She's naturally beautiful. Show me a little something, Tay. I'll show you what. Block. Okay. That cooter makeover, block. You can't even put makeup on a vagina, dummy. I mean, you could if you want BV and yeast and all kind of crazy shit. Tay is very sexy. She doesn't need no makeup. Double negative, but I catch your drift. All right, let's just wait for these damn... Tay's authenticity. I'd certainly read your blog. She doesn't have a blog, but we are going to jumpstart her YouTube. So we want to know what kind of content you guys want to see. That's the dyke that acts like a dude. Okay, I think you're talking about my ex. No one's trying to change her. Oh my God, it's still the makeup answers. Ooh. All right, now we're getting the answers about what they want to see from you. All that she wants to share, dating content, fashion ideas, her story. Bring out your creative side. Get outside of your box and become creative. Fitness, fashion, and hair. Dating, her dating journey. Lifestyle, more fashion. They've started following you, so they're probably seeing this from your how your coming out story. I love Tay's spirituality, maybe more of her coaching people. Tay has to be comfortable though.
What?
Delving and diving deep and sharing her experiences, really? And Tay's not quite ready for that yet.
Wow.
Block maintenance, fitness, fashion, and wellness routine. Fashion that she loves, funny content, fashion. I would like to see you guys going and working on self-awareness. Skip right over that. Comment, share what your intuition tells you.
Right now.
Fashion, yo. Looking cute with glasses. Thank you. It's not about the glasses. She doesn't need a makeover. We're moving past that. Fashion. More so, fashion. All right. Fashion. Fashion. And more about your dating life. And, you know, that happens when people feel like you're evasive, Tay. When they feel like how much this person isn't saying, and I know there's some more in there, give it up. You know, it's just like that time Eminem referred to himself as white trash so no one else could use it as an insult. It's like you just throw it out there and then it's out there. Mental health. She's pretty. She doesn't need makeup. We've established that. No one said she needed it. Fashion, dating. She's got to be a free spirit. Do you consider yourself a free spirit?
I think so.
I need to really interview Tay, you guys, because I feel like as much as I was able to pull out of Tay today during our initial consultation and just introduction, I feel like there's so many layers and levels to Tay. I feel like I just need to sit down and just spend a whole day virtually pulling her teeth.
Right.
Because what I learned about Tay today is, and you can correct me, Tay, if I'm wrong, my intuition tells me that, one, you're very observant, and you're observant because of those trust issues we talked about. You're observant because that's just what we do anyway. But something tells me once you get comfortable and you let your guard down, you're actually a slight firecracker. You admitted to having the temper.
I do have a temper. I do.
Okay. You admitted to being a brutal finisher. So in other words, if somebody puts their hands on you, that's that ass. So I feel like once you get comfortable, you might be like me, a wild flower child, just out there with it. But I feel like you have to feel secure. Like one of my things in my business relationships, personal relationships, friendships, love relationships, familial relationships, emotional stability. Right. There you will find the best version of me. Anything outside of that, I've also noticed I'm driven by fear. And my parents used to tell me that, and I didn't get it. Now that I'm older, I realize when I'm in an uncomfortable situation, I'm afraid. I'm not afraid of the people or the place or the thing. I'm afraid of the unknown. I'm afraid of being out of control of my surroundings, my environment. And when I get that fearful, I'm mean. So I'm snappy in my responses, not intentionally. I don't even realize it's happening. I just know I don't like it here. So I don't want to converse. I don't want to go to the bar with you. I want you to get the fuck up out my face. Clearly you could tell I don't want to damn talk, and you're still here. So then I start getting a little snappy, a little get back-ish, a little barracuda. Like, you see these crooked teeth? Get away.
Yeah.
You know? I feel like that might be you. Am I wrong?
I mean, as much as you, but I do have the capability.
Okay.
Yeah. I just try to be chill most of the time. But
I mean, fun. Like, I feel like you're more fun than you're telling us you are.
I think when I'm comfortable in comfortable situations, then yeah, you're gonna get that funny side, that outgoing side, you know. But yeah, I have different sides to me. I'm just not one way, you know.
Okay, so the people have spoken, and we're going to peel back all these layers.
Right.
So they asked me to leave this live up. Are you comfortable with that? Are you okay with that?
Fine, yeah.
All right, so I will leave the live up. I'm going to tag her in the caption, and I was explaining to them that we're going to start dropping some stuff, but I've decided that when you guys get Tay to 10,000 followers on IG, I'm going to go ahead and gently, but slightly aggressively, but insistently, but consistently, but nicely, but still very much within the harsh, loving confines of the business relationship, urge her to drop her first YouTube video. So when you guys get her to 10,000 subscribers, we're going to give you her first piece of YouTube content. And I'm going to give you guys something. If you guys can get her to 10,000 in the next 48 hours, I'm going to let you know what you want from me. And we're going to give you guys a vlog from Tay within the confines of what you have now said you want to see from her after getting to know a little bit about her. I need you to turn your post notifications on. I am going to save the live. I need you to turn your post notifications on. I'm going to remind you guys that she is going live on Sunday. She is on the East Coast, so that will be East Coast time. What time are you going live on Sunday? 3 p.m. Eastern.
Eastern time, yeah.
Okay. So, again, let's get Tay to 10K in the next 48 hours. If you get Tay to 10K in the next 48 hours, Tay has homework to do that she's got to get to me anyway. And out of that homework, I should be able to give you guys she should be able to give you guys her first piece of content on YouTube. And I'm going to remind you, Saturday, she's going live Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern. If you check out her IG story, she posed the question as to what topics you guys want her to cover when she is live with a special guest. So turn your notifications on, follow. You've got 48 hours